Did you know that during World War II, an entire firearm was designed, produced, and proved revolutionary, all born out of sheer necessity and desperation? The gun in question wasn't just any firearm. It was the Sten gun, an unassuming weapon that turned the tides of innovation and warfare, forever changing how low-cost and efficient weapons were conceptualized. Let me take you back to 1940. Picture this. Britain was facing the catastrophic threat of German invasion. The Dunkirk evacuation had just occurred, leaving the British armed forces critically short on weapons. While they had their iconic Lee Enfield rifles, machine guns were an entirely different story. Supplies were cripplingly low. The clock was ticking. The stakes? Survival itself. So, what do you do when you're desperate, underfunded, and time isn't on your side? You innovate, of course. Enter R.V. Shepherd and H.J. Turpin, two ingenious British designers who were given an almost impossible assignment. They were tasked with creating a submachine gun that could be manufactured cheaply, quickly, and in massive quantities. And they had to do it all while circumventing potential patent violations from German or American designs. Imagine the pressure. Every screw, every spring, every inch of the prototype needed to scream efficiency. Their solution? The creation of one of the most distinctive, ingenious guns of all time, the Sten MY. At first glance, the Sten gun isn't much to look at. Frankly, it seems more like a random collection of pipes welded together, and that's part of its brilliance. The Sten gun was deliberately primitive in its design. It wasn't polished or ornate. It wasn't meant to impress. It was born to function, to be replicated in vast numbers with minimal resources, all while meeting the unrelenting demands of wartime production. The Sten's name might not scream wartime romance either. It's simply a combination of letters: S for Shepherd, T for Turpin, and En for Enfield, the location where it was manufactured. Very matter of fact, just like the firearm itself. But where the Sten truly shines is its cost and practicality. Let's talk numbers. In an era when a standard Thompson SMG cost about $200 to produce, the Sten? Under $10 per unit. Yes, just $10. That affordability was as game-changing as its combat practicality. The Sten consisted of just 47 parts, most of which could be mass-produced with simple tools and materials. Unlike many precision-manufactured firearms, the Sten didn't rely on machining complex components. Instead, stamped steel and welded joints turned the impossible dream of building guns fast and affordably into a practical reality for Britain. This was wartime genius at its finest. The Sten wasn't just a marvel for manufacturers. Its lightweight frame and simple design made it an instant favorite among soldiers. Weighing in at only 6 pounds, it was shockingly easy to carry and operate, even in unforgiving battlefield environments. But here's the kicker. While the Sten was impressively affordable, it wasn't always reliable. Early versions of the gun were notorious for jamming and accidental discharge. Its simplicity, while a strength, was occasionally its largest drawback. Soldiers quickly learned to handle it with great care. Some jokingly said, the Sten gun wasn't so much a firearm, it was more like a metal tube that happened to fire bullets. Despite its quirks, the Sten earned widespread acclaim and went on to arm British, Commonwealth, and Allied forces throughout World War II and beyond. Over 4 million units were produced by the end of the war, and today, it stands as an icon of wartime ingenuity. Beyond World War II, it became a symbol in freedom struggles and resistance movements. From its use by guerrilla fighters to resistance cells in occupied Europe, the Sten transcended its original purpose. So, why should you care about a simple utilitarian submachine gun built over 80 years ago? Because the Sten is more than just a weapon. It is a testament to human resilience, innovation, and adaptability in dire circumstances. Against all odds, it turned the tide for an embattled nation and inspired generations of weapon designs. Whether you view firearms as tools, pieces of history, or symbols of innovation, the Sten gun deserves its place in the annals of remarkable invention. What began as an act of desperation unfolded into a pivotal chapter in military history. And that is simply amazing.